seat belt. Manny, a little background music probably wouldn't hurt. No UP news. Believe it or not, it looks really nice out here, but it's only about 39 degrees. That's what they're saying. Problem is, forecast for the week, they're saying 100% chance of rain on Friday. I don't know how they can pinpoint it that good, but if they're that sure of it, sounds shitty. But I know most people ain't gonna appreciate this, but we do. This is right around where Manny used to hunt, in the carrot blind area. Looks good right now. Sort of muddy. There's been a few cars in here. We had a lot of rain since me and Manny got in here. I think right here is Manny's spot, the carrot brown area. Still looks the same, boys. And I'll get out of the car and film our spot. This camera quit working on us yesterday. It doesn't like the cold, so that's not good. But me and Manny did figure out how to look at it on his he figured out how to do it on his phone, so we watched a little bit. And I'm gonna have to watch Manny clear a spot right here. You don't want this branch messing with Manuel's truck. I told him to eat 2 boxes of oatmeal. He won't. One package is good enough for him. Yeah, looks good today. We did okay yesterday. We hit everything we're aiming at. That was amazing. I better shut up because that probably might not happen today. I hope we see some. Back on the road. This is how far it is from our camp to our old camp. We already cut all this stuff out on the way in. Shit, we gotta trim more. Manny, I'm gonna put this thing on my head and walk out. Well, that way it might work. work out better. Let me see how this works. Bear with me. Got a plastic caps in here. I'm trying to film this, Manny. I got lost one of the plastic caps. Find this thing. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm gonna walk down the trail to our old camp, but be dumb not being loaded. Manny's gonna follow me with the truck. This would be just in time for everybody to see me miss. Feels funny with the camera on your head. I just hope it's on. There's all the pine trees Charlie got for the back of his house. Right there. That's where he got them from. It's the field in front of camp. Probably be good to walk through there, probably chase something out, but just want to walk the trail so everybody can see. Looks good, you guys. Still the same. Nobody camping in there or nothing. Trees are just bigger. Been a few cars in here. No snow on the ground today. Walking a little faster than we used to hunt, but there's the notorious little hill. Used to stop the two-wheelers. Here's our spot. No, there's one little spot down right here maybe. I don't know, Manny. Let me walk up a little bit. No. It's just wet in front of our spot. This is it though. I'm gonna walk us up there. This is what we'd have to cut through to get in here. It's like last year. This is the old spot. Take a look. It's really nice once you get in here though. It just has the weeds in front. We could still do it, but being Manny by himself, where we're at was just easier at night. Here's our spot. The old lantern tree, the two rocks. I don't know what happened to the little pine tree that used to be back here. This is it. This is the old view. Still looks good. Manny's gonna try to find a place to park. I don't know. I'm hoping this camera's not up too high or in a goofy angle. It's really hard to do this. We'll film a little bit of this. This is what we do. Manny's gonna get his gun and we're gonna cruise down the old black trail. Still looks the same from here.
The shells go.
Huh? You had tons of them.
I thought I put 2 loose ones in on each
Oh,
side.
oh. Locked and loaded. That reminds me, I got my glasses on. Let me grab my glasses. Your truck lock already? Okay. Put my rose-colored glasses on. I'm going to try to film as much as I can here. We kind of got to watch it last night on his phone, and it looked like when we were driving in by the yellow fence, it seemed like we're doing 100 miles an hour on film. So I have no idea how this turns out. And without holding the cell phone in your hand and having it all rigged up, I really don't know how to tell if you're on the right angle or not. Still looks pretty as ever. What's going to be the big surprise to you guys is the corner down here. Go ahead in front of me, Manny, so I have a little human body in the picture.
Yeah, maybe we'll get lucky on the top.
Yeah, I want to see you shoot one on film.
Yeah, my luck I'll miss.
Well, then we'll have evidence. He did good yesterday, that's for sure. We are already in 1 day out, did better than a whole year last year. A little practice at the range didn't hurt. Still a little muddy back here, but it did rain like hell. They've been through it this morning, man. You see, we ran into some guys from Ohio. I think they're back here with their dogs. They got prize-winning Brittany's. A lot of bird hunters up here. Everybody we talk to is bird hunting. We're not seeing no deer at all. No, we did run into some rubs on the trees that were pretty big for up here. I mean, I never really seen them hitting that big of a tree. But this all looks the same still. Nice. But you can already see, if you look through here, where it's starting to get cut. If you look through the woods, you can see it cut there. That cut goes towards, it's a pretty big section where Manny's, back of Manny's carrot line. You can tell by the sun coming through the woods, they trim that area in there really good. Actually, I believe that's where Keith was hunting one year. In that area, it's all cut down. Well, Dick, Earl, and Lyle, this is Memory Lane. We're cruising down it right now. Me and Manny still humping it out. Still coming up here by ourselves. Got a little goofy last year getting stuck. Looks like this will slow down a camper to a dead stop. Even under a pickup, you gotta kind of say a Hail Mary. Matter of fact, I may even run underneath it. Looks like that came down last night. There's still leaves on the trees, Manny. Leaves still on the tree. It was a little windy last night. This could be ready to fall at any minute. Holy shit. Oh yeah. That's definitely a special bridge. Call that one the Memory Bridge. Here's the cedars. Dick, I hope this is filming for us. Now we've got, this is, I hunted back in here before. Me and Manny walked in there last year, scared out one, but I just want to film the road right now, kinda. So I want to show you the big change coming up right here. You can kind of see what they did in there over to the left, and then up here. Me and Manny are thinking there's going to be a lot of birds in this area. Here's the old split off trail, Dick, right here. That would head to the carrot blind and follow the ridge. But this is what they did. They cut out that whole section around the corner. Manny, you want to walk in there? Walk in there, I'll slowly walk down the road and film this real slow. I mean, not unless you just want to follow me. I just want them guys to see this. This has got to be good in here, Manny. Because if the camera gets too cold, she's just going to quit on us. Right now we're just coming up the little pines on the corner. This is that whole curve. I think Charlie shot a deer down in this one time off to the left. They took everything out. They left everything alone to the right. Yeah, it looks good as ever. The trees already grew a good foot in a year. Here's the turn. Dick used to hunt straight up the hill. Up there a little bit to the right, he built his first blind of like a TP blind. Put it up on top. And I think Manny's gonna hunt a little bit. I ain't gonna be able to shoot nothing and film this very well. This is nice and quiet. Still kind of sloppy back here. Coming up to your spot, Dick. This is where Dick shot one of the biggest buckshot out of here. Right here, I believe. Right here. Looks like some badgers or coyotes or something's been in there. This is our look back at that corner. We're walking to camp. And this is where your buck fell off to the right hand side, Dick. I'm going to shut this off, wait for Manny, so the film's probably going to stop for a minute. That's my 1928 Fox. Worked for me yesterday. Had a little work done to it. It's made right around my dad's birthday, when he was born, 1928. Gotta put my left glove on, Manny. My hands are freezing. There should be birds in there, but Manny won't get on all fours and run in there and look for them. He just said no. I told him, start bringing some Alpo, maybe he'll change his mind. Here comes the cedars, where I had a spot set up for years. There's gotta be birds in here, man. We did all our hunting yesterday down by the log cabin blind on the back trail. I know it looks real different for you guys, but once you're standing here, it feels good. Sort of. It has changed, but it'll change back. The locals said the wolves are still in here real heavy. I don't see no tracks. I don't see any, I believe it or not, through all this mud, I don't see any tracks, guys. We don't see no tracks on the roads, but we did see a big scrape, so we know there's something here. But it's got to be light when it comes to deer. I sure hope scare one out and on film would be nice. I'm actually going to walk on in where I hunted. It's a little bit rougher looking in there right now. A lot of, without the trees blocking it to the left. Seems like the wind's getting down here and toppling over some trees. Here's the culvert. They fixed it up through the years. I don't see water running today, and I do not know why. It rained like hell. It's easy to drive through this part now. Coming up to the cedars on the right. Here's the culvert. One of your favorite spots, Dick. Walking through. Thank God they never touched this. Our cedars. Yeah, the culvert looks good. I don't know how these batteries will hold out through this walk, but I definitely wanted to walk the back road like this. I would like to take them for a little tour in here. Oh, I know. Be nice and quiet. Right now we got the place to ourselves, it seems like. It's a Monday morning. I don't know if you can see, Dick, I don't know if this is making any sense on here, Earl. I don't want to leave you out, Lyle. You're involved. All behind this has all been cut behind it, been clear cut where the Buck Patrol had a blind set up one time. They cut it down, but it is growing back faster than hell. It should be good for us. The pines look, it should be good for birds, but the pines still look good in here, the cedar swamp here. We're going to come up to the rock. And Manny, you want me to put it on hold and you walk in there? There's always birds in there. Or we could try it. I think it'll be good in here. You want to take a little walk and hunt? We'll take a little walk off to the beaten path for a second here, and then we'll head back over to the tee. I didn't know if I should have just kept it going. Well, we chased some out of here before. It doesn't look like the spot for grouse, but we did see some. But if we run into a bear or some wolves, what man didn't know is I put out my good shoes today, so you better keep up. Make the famous grouse call, Manny. Caw-caw! See if we can get one to puff out of here. That'd be nice. Manny's in the cedars. Hope you guys like this. I hope I'm doing a good job. I'm doing it for you guys. And me too. Yeah, I wonder if I should shut this off to cut through the woods. We could try it. It might screw up the film though. Yeah, you know what, Manny? Because I'll want it. Well, we're making a little detour. Just making a little circle. You know what, Manny? I'll go back to the road so I film the road, and maybe you'll chase some that way. Okay? And then that way I can keep filming the road. Just hold tight right now. I'll go over to the road real quick. Keep the road in mind where you're at. I didn't want to mess up our walk down the main road. Stick with the program. Throw off the filming. Manny's over here to the right. And we chased some birds out of there one time. I'm on the road, Manny. Coming up to the rock. Should be coming up. This is for you too, Adrian. You've probably heard about this a million times. We're coming up to the rock in the famous T. There's only a few people in the world that know when we say we're at the rock, that know where we're at. And that's what they cleared back over there. I'm gonna keep headed to the T, Manny. Looks like we got a car up there. Might be our guys with the brick. I got a red pickup truck up there. We'll tell them we're with Michigan Outdoors and see how they act. We'll let them know this place is ours. Looks like a frickin' convoy up here. There's more than one truck. Wait till I tell them I took down the tree they went under. Oh, these boots are much better than yesterday's boots. I had some big, heavy rubber ones on yesterday. That was not good. We walked 3.5 miles yesterday. Felt more like 20. Yep, this is a silver truck ran into us yesterday. He's from Ohio, we believe. Sounds like he knows a lot about bird hunting. He found this place just by the Onyx maps. I don't even know what the Onyx maps is, but I will find out. But it let him know this place was lumbered and cut so many years ago, and the popples are so high, and you know, all that blah blah blah. I could guess, I could tell by his license plate he's a serious hunter. There's his license plate. So we need not follow him. They got dogs. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're still here. It's okay, buddy. It's okay, buddy. You're good. You're good. Nope, this guy's from West Virginia. Different guy, West Virginia. There's the back trail. Which way, Manny? Go that way? Easy, boy, we're not doing nothing. I don't want to stand near their truck, so I'll go.
You don't know which way they went.
Well, hell, since we're filming, we're more act to this. Brand new Chevy. I never even seen one look like that.
I don't know which way they went.
Did you see his license plate? These guys are serious. They got so many dogs with them, they left a couple in the truck. Oh well. No. Not unless they're... Well, me and Manny walked around yesterday all the way to the end and went to the back corner back here. Well, I'm going to put my head down for a minute, make sure. I'm going to ask Manny to see if this thing's still working. Still working?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Good, guys. We're headed to the birch mine. Somewhat near it. I know we're not doing much hunting, but good day for a walk. How's it feel wearing them boots, Manny? These are like heaven compared to yesterday.
Yeah, you're right.
Christ.
You don't know where they're at.
They put a little bump up here, as you can see. Well, I told you I heard the guys on the back road this morning shooting. So there's something on this tree up here, I just noticed. See, Manny, off till, I don't know if that's bark or what the hell happened. That was a sign for a minute. Oh, it's this bark. Yeah, in the old days, we'd just name it. We'd name it and we'd know where to meet. Near the shredded. Near the shredded birch tree. We'd just name it. And I don't know what the hell they did this for. But this is new. This is new. They went ahead and threw this shit up there. They're trying to make it so only people on foot can get in there. But this is all towards the birch tree blind. And we just go up there, Manny, and we'll probably just turn around. I don't know if you want to walk that back trail again and end up where we were before. Oh, we could go. But that's where we sent them assholes yesterday. Remember? They said they were going to go this way and then. But there's different guys. A lot of bird hunters up here, you guys. I don't see a bow hunter. I don't see anybody gearing up for deer hunting at all. It's still quiet enough. I mean, these guys are here on a Monday, so they're probably here for a week. We still like it. We missed trees by a week or two. 'Cause last year it was glowing. All these were yellow. Look behind us.
Walk down to that birch tree down there and then turn around.
Yeah. This still looks the same. We might as well keep going. We'll show them what's by the what happened over there by the and there's definitely birds in that area. Should be, but they walk through here with them frickin' all them dogs and everything else. I'd say hunt rabbits, but I haven't seen a rabbit up here in 5 years. Oh, I take that back. Last year we saw one humongous rabbit. I thought it was a groundhog or something, or a badger. It was so big. It's so big and tough, even the coyotes didn't want to eat it. We don't hear no coyotes yapping at night. I didn't hear no wolves howling. All we heard is an owl.
And we're going to give a hoot.
There's one section they took down, and it don't look like the poplars are taking its place. It looks more like cattails. They left some trees standing for the woodpecker, so, and everything else, so I mean, gotta be decent loggers, no big messes, no nothing. Back there on the back roads, it looks like they actually are trying, because they threw down, the back road was actually covered with clover. So they seeded it some. They're probably sick of hearing me talk, Manny, so just come on up so I can film a human. I'm half tempted to shut it off to get up through here because I'll start boring you guys. But you could take an hour out of your busy life to check out the whole film. I'm walking it for you. It ain't boring to us. You guys know what I mean. But nature's taken over in certain spots, but it's just... Now this is actually before the birch vine, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's actually before it.
Way before it.
So this section's super swampy. Over here, I can't even believe they went in there and cut it down. That had to be hell. It was a cedar swamp. Yeah, it sort of was. Remember, Manny? It's a cedar swamp before the birch. They cut it all down. They took out the cedars. That was kind of shitty. That's not necessary. Take down the cedars. That was just all for money there. And it helped nothing. That was a pure money move. I'm actually hoping this film don't bum you guys out, making you think they tore up the whole woods, because it still feels the same. It's still Segola, you know. That's why me and Manny come. You know, we like it not to change, but these trees will grow in. Like certain sections are just the same. I think last year we came through here, we chased out a deer, ran across the road. And the river's still running to the sides. You remember all this when you come back here. I mean, it was actually worse at sometimes, where the four-wheelers have to go through these big dips. They don't seem to be here as much. It kind of leveled it out a little bit. But here's some rivers that run through everything. I'll keep it on, Manny, until I get up to the birch tree blind, and I'll shut it off and we'll do something. Somebody cut through here with a pretty substantial vehicle. I don't exactly know what he got. He got stuck at one point. I see his wheel got stuck right there. He got hung up for a second. That's actually I'm not sure it was even a four-wheeler. That's... I'm going to save some film. I'm going to shut this off. Let me shut it off so you can see it. This is right before the birch vine. And I forgot my pole vault equipment, so I ain't going to even attempt it. But they cut it back years ago. It's more of the trashed out. Oh, there goes one. Grouse. Hold on, man. Everybody, there might be another one.
Fuck, he was right there.
I know. They can't stand us when they stop. I hope I got it on film. That's how it happens, people.
He took off right there, 10 feet in front of us.
It's okay. I got him on film, I believe. Son of a bitch. Go on in there. Maybe you'll chase out another one. We stand here. That's the whole thing. You don't get them when you walk. You get them when you wait. Sit and bullshit. It's exactly how it happens. Even Clint Eastwood couldn't have got that one. But that's what we do. When they take off, we wait for, see if he sees another one, because they're usually in pairs. And threading the shot through these woods, me and Manny seemed to get it done yesterday. Couldn't believe it. Now, I did hit one, and it was my fault. I didn't keep an eye on where it fell. I kept an eye on where it took off from, and where I was hoping for more to take off. And they didn't, and then when we went in to find it, we couldn't find it. So the next few that we shot at, as soon as we shot at it, Manny kept an eye on exactly where he remembered it went down, and stayed right where he was at and set me in like a hound dog to find it. And we did it. So that worked out good. But usually they don't do this, take off by themselves. But we've already had a lot of guys come through here with dogs, so they're alerted and spread out. That's what we're thinking. So it's just making it harder for us. Well, I was just going to film this. It's a pretty good jump across, and we don't have rubber boots on. I don't even want to think about it. It's just, we could go up there, cut across. We can cut across this log, Manny, I see laying here. I mean, I could climb it. I just go across this log. Manny, there's a log right here we could just walk across. And we just... I actually didn't even look over here. So, I give this a try. It's only a $2,000 more gun, $400 GoPro camera, some decent boots, and that's all it takes. And I'm on the other side. I didn't know they laid that out for me. Too busy talking and not looking. Manny decided to take the long way around. Huh. Took care of that problem. You got a log right there, but yours looks slipperier. Just aim the other way or put that bitch on safety. Don't want you to mess up my new hat. Wouldn't do my glasses any good either.
What the hell? Didn't know we were about to fucking go. You could have had that, Mark. Concentration on that filming.
I'm filming. What can I do?
That's filming.
Oh no, this is for our people. I hope we got it on film. They were going to have to check it out tonight. That'd be awesome. See if this thing's still running.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're bird hunting, not fucking...
I know, we're bird hunting, but we got some in the freezer. And this tape will last. Okay. Now I'll put it on hot. Going in hot. Okay, people. Maybe we'll see another one. I'll try to shoot this time. But the best way to hunt them is stand still. So stop for a second. Check out the scenery. Just talking just does it some good. They get all nervous. It's either that or bored of hearing me talk and they take off. Yep. That was nice. So there is some still out here. Looks like a fresh cut. They just chopped this off. Nope. Sawdust is still sitting on there. These guys are getting back here with four-wheelers. I mean, damn. I don't know how they got across that river, but they were smart. They'd have come in the other way. It looks great. Manny, we'll go all the way to the corner and take a right where they cut down all the trees past Charlie's. No?
Well, you should have went the other way.
Oh, I know. But I wanted to film this and see what's happening. But well,
we need to hit this, and maybe the Elks line. Well, tomorrow I'll go back there and then go down by Charlie's to the left.
oh, okay. Sounds good. The water's nice and clear. Let's stop.
And birch line should be right the other side of that pine tree.
Yep, right in there. That's where there's some clearings, man. There's a lot of popples in there, but there was a lot of people back here. Where we were yesterday, me and Manny had to cut the trail. There was there was absolutely no. There was actually no tracks at all, from people, cars, nothing. We're gonna go up now. See, this just fell too last night, Manny. This is fresh as hell. That tree is still green as can be. It just came out of the ground. I mean, within a few days. Pretty swampy right here. They're lucky to get their four-wheeler through here. It's hard enough to walk. But if you look, guys, they're in a track one of deer in any of this stuff. It's just amazing. I don't know what happened. The local says the wolves just really were effective out here. They just, I don't know if they just introduced them to this area and, I mean, completely wiped this place out. We haven't chased out a deer yet. I mean, we can see all the way down to Charlie's about from here. And we were there yesterday. And maybe I'll get some of that on the camera. But wanted him to see these birches are up high, Manny. We'll be able to see it. We're coming up to the birch line, and where they cut it down, it was, I have pictures that were where it was devastated. But now is starting to look normal again. So it just comes back. And it comes back pretty fast. I would have to say these are, since me and Manny's come back here, we came back here and looked, and it was completely devastated. Now, it's reborn. It actually looks good. Looks really birdy. Can't tell where the birch blind was, but the trees have all took back over. It was like the corner when we first came back up here. It was completely cut to the ground and just looked terrible. But now, as you can see, it looks good again. It would be huntable. Very nice. And new. The birds are probably in there pretty good. This was the birch vine. And me and Manny were in the apple orchard yesterday. We shot one. And it's, you can't find an apple tree, but all the metal from all the, you know, the old furnaces and stuff are still there. I'm gonna shut this off now, and we're gonna start hunting and put this camera away. Near the Lehman Road. No, not the Lehman. What is this, man? The Elfline. The Elfline. We're walking by Earl's. I'm just.
I don't want to get lost in the woods with you. That's
Nope. You don't. You don't. I get hungry. I wouldn't have to for about a week. All I need is a good knife and some matches. Eat me some Maltese brisket. There ain't no fat on that belly though. It's probably this old tough shit meat. Still looks pretty back here. Go ahead of me, Manny. I'll get you on video. We're not seeing any birds today. Just that one that we caught on video just a little while ago. But I know this ain't. This ain't where most guys hunt them, but we chased some out last year out of here. This is new. Little trail in here, man. That's a little bit new. I know why we ain't lucky. I ain't got my cool cowboy hat on. Doesn't work with the camera. Is this thing working, Manny?
Yep.
That was probably really ugly for a minute. I wouldn't care if one flew up and we get embarrassed. I could care less as long as we saw one. That's what it looks like behind us. Look at that. The old Elfline. Very nice. We just walked that way. I don't know. Seems like a mile. But goes and goes. We're going to see Earl. You should be up over this hill. We haven't really drove anywhere. We did walk mainly. There's that box, Earl. I forgot what he said though. Past it or right at it? Call us, Earl.
Just past it on the left.
Manny said past it on the left. That's the spot. It looks nice here. No one touched nothing. No blowdowns. Man, that back trail. Leaving our camp. Off to the left. There was blowdowns everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, and we're not sure now. I think he used to pass the box. Looks like before Earl left, he got all the electrical. Put your tongue on that wire, man, and see if it's still hot. What the hell? Don't even get near it. What the living hell? They got the door face off. Someone broke the door face off. That was genius. That was Detroit. They'd be cutting at the lines. Holy shit. You wouldn't want to touch that. They left it open for the bears. They bite into that. That's a good meaning to Smokey the Bear. I know it. Now I got you on video. I'd turn your ass in if it was worth anything. Yeah, it was more of a hill down. It might have been over there. I don't remember. We found it last year close to it. Yeah, I think it was down over to this, just past it, Manny. Right over here. He's over here. Right in between these two dips. In between them two dips are right here. Can't remember. After he sees the video, maybe we'll ask him. You gonna go down there and look? How far from Jace's was this? We'll go take a look in here. I'm going to take a little bearing in case we get screwed up. Okay. Yep. Pretty much just head north out of here. Should be able to hit the road. Yeah, then that was the hill over there, man. You see it a little bit further around. And
Man, we just hunted on the other side there.
yeah, and it's just overgrown.
What the hell's the cane?
It'll still be good. I don't know. We couldn't find the can last year. Let me get up on higher ground here. Problem is, guys, there ain't a deer for 20 miles. We seriously haven't scared off a deer since we've been here. Haven't seen nothing. Yeah, and I'm not sure about what's going on. We don't see that many little Tweety birds or nothing. I don't know. Yep, it's in here somewhere, Manny. If you find it, that'd be good. But I'm going to shut this off right now. On the elf line. Manny's going to go head to woods. This is the view down the elf. All the way down. That's towards camp right there. Not too far now. Yeah, that's behind us. We tried to find Earl's spot, but still can't find it. We're close. We're looking for our can. I'm hoping something comes out of these pines right here. If my shoulder could pick my gun up. This definitely a young man's game. Feet feel like lead. Shoulder don't feel much better. But definitely pretty in here. Probably about a week earlier it would be just amazing in here. We got pictures from last year. All these trees are yellow. We might want to try real early next year. But then they say you can't see the birds at all because of the leaves. A lot of traffic down this elf line this year. Last year there was nothing. But sure seems like somebody's driving down this. I don't know. We haven't seen anybody. Someone packed it down. Okay. Here. Watch it fuck up now. Oop. Oh, bastard. Okay. So, yep, we're trying different weights of heads. And these are 200s, Manny, on the ends. Okay, hopefully I got the right angle. Okay, we're adjusted.
I think so.
We're headed down by Jace's. Where hopefully the camera's on the right angle. Does it look like it's aiming down?
Yeah, as long as your head.
How about that? That's probably good. Right there?
Yeah, close enough.
Close enough. Hopefully we got it all angled out right. This is Jace's spot.
Look straight ahead and stop. Stop. Look straight ahead. Okay.
Good. Okay. There's a little squirrel on that tree I see. He just ran and hid. He's sitting right on that edge right there, Manny. No, we got to walk around this. I ain't going to do the splits. But we haven't been too successful after the first day. Manny got one today. But we worked hard for it. But it's a little chilly. There's our little friend up in the tree. There he goes. Hopefully this camera will hold up in the cold. We noticed the partridge, they've been hanging out in the pine trees. So partridge in the pine trees. But
Trying to keep it alive, guys.
Stay in front of me, Manny. We'll get you in the video. Yeah, many times we hunted this area right here. Early, you'll remember us. This is where the DNR came in on us. So we were killed a couple deer back there. And Jace was over here. I think Jace was up wherever that pine tree was, Manny. If we see it. But this is a trail going to the Alpine. It was a lot prettier last year. We will be coming. Sure, I said it on this tape before, but never could tell where I let off and where I started back up. I do see his old tree, Manny. All the leaves are, it's finally all bare. See it? Right there?
Pine tree?
Yep, I'll walk over to Jace's. This is Jace's spot. I said here before, once, many moons. Many moons. I believe this is it. No, maybe not. It was further in. That is further in, but I remember being at that big pine. I think it might have been it. Or down further. I don't remember no more. Whoa! Someone threw some corn out here, Manny. Someone's been bow hunting right here. Look at this. Some corn here. Must be a tree standing here some. Huh? There's a tree standing here somewhere. I don't know where. Wouldn't be far from here. Someone threw a little corn in the road. Sure nice to get one on film. We tried to look at the tape and see if I caught that one on film the other day. There's a possibility we're going to cut out of here early because they're talking about a lot of snow. We haven't having any problem right just yet, but we had a lot of weight on that trailer last night. So it was a 1 o'clock in the morning knocking snow off, just so I don't know how much weight that pop-up can take. You want to bend the bars that hold the bed up or collapse the whole damn thing on top of us. And if we get like 12 inches of wet snow, I'm not sure it'll stay up. But this all looks the same, fellas. Feels the same anyways. I don't know if it looks the same to you guys, but feels the same. We're coming up to that Y. Probably around 2:30 in the afternoon. We see few tracks in the snow right here. Was probably going to that corn. But the tracks that we're seeing, very few, but the ones we see are big. And then this morning found a couple more little scrapes on trees. Or rubs, I mean. Manny's tree grouse hunting. We're not too proud to say if there's one up in the tree, he's getting it. But not looking like it. Somebody tried to sneak back here. Went pretty damn deep. I don't know. I'll keep walking. I know it can be boring without a person in it, but this is what we do. I don't know. I wouldn't want to cut through here. It looks pretty deep. It looks like about, oh yeah, super swampy on the bottom too. Sunk my boots all the way up to my ankle. That one had stopped the truck. 4-door Chevy. I don't know. Interested in that new Bronco though. Here's that split off. Why they did it, I don't know. But follow my tracks, Manny. I'm going to go back this way. Yeah. Looks pretty desolate here. And cold, it's wet. Remember this? We used to be able to walk left. This was Michael. He used to hunt back in here. Man, you can't even get to it anymore unless you're on your hands and knees. And Lyle would hunt this way. And actually Lyle would hunt in the woods right here. This is... I'll go up on the other side of the Y right here, Manny. This all looks pretty much the same. Looks like somebody lost a part of their truck fender. But all in all, no trouble with anybody. Haven't seen any DNR or anything like that. We'd ask them a few questions. See what's been happening around here. But that's it. That's all at the end of this road. Without walking another few miles today. Shoot your gun for effect. I don't know. If we were up here next year bow hunting, we still wouldn't know where to go. It looks more promising down by the yellow fence than anything. It just looks nice. All right. I'm going to go ahead and cut her off. What is this jip around here, Manny? Just follow this edge. We're going to go towards the beaver pond. I'm hot, Manny. Let's stay close to the trail. See if we could pop out over there. It's just super overgrown. We just don't want to knock the camera off. We'll cut around it all. See how bad it is up on this trail now. Yeah. We just have to take a compass bearing. It opens up right here. Here it is. Pops through. This is the way we used to go to the beaver pond. I shot a deer back here. Michael used to set up right next to this pine right here. I believe, no, up further. Up further. Looks like they planted these so close, Manny. Ah, super overgrown. Believe it or not, Michael, if you ever look at this tape, this is where you hunted. This is where I hunted. That was our view in front of us. Look at how it's overgrown. Holy shit. Manny, impossible. This is where Michael had his tent set up. Right against this tree. We ain't even gonna bother. This is the grade, and we're headed from Jace's back to our place. So just to show you what we go through over here, Dick, to get, this is the road.
Well's great.
The well's great, and this is what shape it's in right now. They did some cuttings on both sides of the road here. This was like this last year, and this is the sloppy. It seems to be melting off, but there's a whole bunch coming. There's still some leaves. The woods looks fine here. Pretty deep here, but real solid on the bottom. We'll be going out the other way anyways. We're gonna go down the hill to get out. Down the old hill. And I want to stop at that cabin, so I don't want to run out of film to do that. And you can see, and no one else is up here right now. I mean, seems to be another camp back by that lake that we went and sighted in the guns one time. We were only there once, but well, I'll show you what it looks like coming into camp. Yeah. Manny's doing a fine job driving.
Yeah, I drove all last year too.
That's good. You gotta have a navigator.
And you're the narrator.
And the narrator. We've seen this many times. Coming in.
We're home.
Yep. Coming into camp. Hope it's filming for you. Stop right here, I'll show them the elf line. There's our elf line. They used it going that way. You could turn that up. Okay, here we go down the hill. It's just super wet out in front of our camp, so we didn't try. There's all the pines. And you'll see how far it is for us to go back. These tracks are ours, there ain't nobody else's. We had to cut all these logs here ourselves to get in here. But I'll shut this off now so we can save some.